that is the case, then probably somebody should submit himself to collect the donation and go and use the money to do whatever he wants to do. It was when it was a sudden decision to go into the investigation that I need to go to the estate. And I realized that, number one, traveling from Abeokuta to Ikorodu to Lekki is going to be costly. Then I realized I got to the estate very late. I need to stay back. I was not with any outfit. These people were talking to me. I didn't even know people's mindset. I don't know anybody. Immediately while I was doing that, they've already been talking to me about WhatsApp. They acted like they are justice fighter. So I confided in one that, look at me, I'm on white. I wear white most times. It's dirty. I don't have cash. My son is on holiday. I need to they twisted the whole narrative. I am a decorated human rights ambassador with the U.S. Embassy and Crowley. For 5 years, I have run my NGO. I did not write. I have come out openly. You know what? Let him talk. Are you with me? American Embassy. American Embassy.
I want to engage him.
Respect his organization. No, please don't engage him. Let him land. Respect his coming here.
I said it. I have right.
Respect his organization first, please. Go on.
I have got the right to write and say they should fund my NGO. I have right to write to so many places that I want grants. But I have said it, those that know me, that have been following me as my fans, I said I would need to discipline myself. For 5 years, I run it. During the NSAS, I put my life on the line. I was the only celebrity that was sleeping on the floor. 10 days protesting without shower. I will use my car to block the road. Moto mi la fi ṣe DJ. Cheriki ṣe video sitani. I will not shot my documentary.
It's not easy to fight for human beings. It's not easy.
At the end of the day, they attacked us 4 times in the Lagos State House of Assembly. I keep going back there. They were sending money to people. I said, no, not me. I ran Baba Gesha, whatever. People were putting their
I remember that Baba Gesha case. Very terrible, very tough case. Very tough.
Very tough. And I maintained he was going to be sentenced to life imprisonment. As you speak now, I have tough heart.
If you are not tough, you can't be in a case like that.
Charges. Princess ran away in the middle of the matter.
I'm telling you.
Of my struggle. The man would have been sentenced to life imprisonment. And he's on the final lap.
It was reduced. It was reduced down. I remember it was supposed to be sentenced, sexual assault by penetration is life imprisonment in Lagos State. Okay? But it was convicted but reduced to about 7 years or 5 years. You remember?
Even that one is still we're still fighting on it. Meanwhile, they are not even looking at the fact that he got bail on capital offense and charges. He was outside his house, going from home, eating, traveling, doing everything throughout the trial. I defended his fundamental human rights. They don't know all these things. They are comparing me with.
We must improve on these things in this country. We have to.
The next thing they want to do again in this one, somebody shouted me at this stage. You are telling me, giving me very classified information that you have society. They don't even look at the message. It was not just description. He redirected me to where I will see a video to prove somebody that wants to collect money from me is to send me a video to convince me. That person shutting me up knows that sending me a fake video might upset me.
I'm not going to lie for you. So and you make it. I'm not going to lie for you. Yomi, let me even say this. I'm not going to lie for you. You see, about 350,000 plus where I pay for the DNA for bad account. You better make a and buy good. Carry and come your house, say, Yomi, filet pepper soup. I swear. That's make I go put them. Look all the money we have been saving, all the millions we spent in the Bad account right now. Now they want to sack Odumo soon. They don't even know where they are. Book just say coming out. Everything is just crazy. If na car I buy, I push and carry and come just me. You see, people don't understand the service of humanity. People don't know these things.
From any sane soul. Of all the people that have been talking about justice for Mohbad.
We come back later, beg.
I have been the only one that went to the crime scene.
I'm telling you.
People's eyes so that
these people don't know. They don't know.
You have only been talking over 1 year on only looking for medical analysis.
Come on camera. Where are you? Come on camera. Come on camera. Where are you? People don't understand.
Me.
Come on camera. On your camera. People don't understand. They don't know.
Let me dress up then.
Dress up.
Give me 2 minutes. absurd.
I mean, it's crazy. That is it. People, you have to wake up. You have to wake up from your sleep. You have to wake up from your sleep. How long are you going to continue to castigate everybody who is coming in, who is doing something? And especially those ones who are making moves. When it remains a little bit like this for something good to happen, that is when you guys will come with your madness. When it remains a little bit like this, when it remains a little bit like this, small minute like this, for something magical to happen, we'll be praying for more than 1 year. Social media talking. What is done? And when it's a little bit, don't laugh. When it's a little bit for something mighty, for something great to be done, then enemies will begin to come. People you never even expected, people you never suspected, that you never suspected. And that is why I like to work alone. Working with people has been so stressful. They ask you, hey, give this accountability, that one. Do they understand that your life worth more, that our life worth more than their penny, than these changes? Do they understand these things? Do they understand? Life is sacrosanct, it's priceless. Please wake up. People should wake up, please. Okay? If you don't want to be part of it, just stay aside, stay away. MOHBAD will get justice. Okay? If you don't want to be part of it, stay away. What will be done will still be done with you or without anybody. Simple. Dress up.
Yeah.
I'm about to come up now.
Just come up. I mean, dress up. Don't mind them. They will just people speak. All these whistleblowers, they will keep doing their thing. They are just a referee. Let them keep doing their thing. We move. Okay? We'll continue to find the way. Wherever we see the way, anyhow that we see, we'll move. We'll not be here and be saying that if some people don't say we'll not do For where? Are they human rights activists? Are they human rights activists?
They are just TikToker people.
More than 1 year, they do almost the same thing they do all the time. And that's why I don't stress myself. You see me stress myself? I don't stress myself. I don't want stress.
Rhino, you're 100%.
Wait, I'm gonna put you on video.
I'm gonna come on the video.
Request, just accept.
It's so
Accept.
annoying.
Don't worry. Don't worry now. I have invited him. You will just press yes and click save. Click save. But there's no light.
Okay, it's okay now, right?
There's no light. There's light. You're in your office too. Wait. Hello, can you hear me? Let whom the cap fit wear it. Let whom the cap fit wear it. Go on.
Hello.
Go on. Can you hear me? Hello.
I can hear you, papariano. I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay, yes. Now we can. Now it's fine. Now it's better. Go on. Wait. This one is my account. This one is my account where my fans. Wait. This is where my fans are supporting me. This one that is on top of you. Let them not think it belong to you. It belong to me. That one, that 26 NAS is my cash app. Let nobody now no be your me. No. If you want to support your me foundation, page. Go there. Support the foundation. This is my community. People supporting my community. Me, I know the I know they talk too much. Go on, your me. Now take my wine. I'll give my wine.
So the fact remains that I choose to not be talking. Despite the fact that they've attributed everything about me to talking. I have been the only one not just talking, but going physically to the crime scene. I came in confidence. I told the whole world that there is evidence of CCTV. I did not even speak to you people on social media alone. At this stage of my life, I wrote a petition with a protest. I protested about the CCTV in front of the court. I wrote a petition to the Lagos State House of Assembly that they should go ahead and get the police to do the job. And then any sick person, you just come up and say, there is no CCTV, it's clinical. Then what have you done? Before you castigate your child on his or her move, or a child for his or her move, what have you done differently? It doesn't make any sense. Anybody will just look at Yomi. I have done nothing absolutely, to show that I am here for money or have any mismanagement of money.
You know, I heard something. Let me quickly say this. I heard something. Somebody said, but it's like they said you outsmarted some people. I don't know. They said that some persons who I don't know that they were trying to force you to go to that particular Ogombo so that they can get you arrested. But you have connections and you were able to be. You were called by some persons that don't go there. Go straight to SCID, and you went straight to the right foot to the right place. I think this guy that came here is angry that you didn't go to Ogombo. He was trying to make sure.
Papariano. Social media is a leveler. Exactly. I don't like to go into self-adulation.
Exactly.
If I should take a detour, I have the first thing that all these people keep forgetting. I have a career. Nothing is wrong with my career as a filmmaker. And if I should take a step back, I want to give back to the society. I will stay on the horse. I will need to come down.
And I also act to maybe one day we can do some short thing together. I mean, I provided you are in Lagos. Problem. We can do something together. Yeah. I also do acting.
The only problem I keep having with those people saying those nonsense is because they keep judging me based on bots that they know about me. How would they think I would, number one, I would have that kind of a situation and I will be jumping like a bound. Okay, if you think Yomi talks, are you going to think and say that, that Yomi does not think before he acts? It's not part of the things that you are saying.
And everything you have been saying is on point. I mean, on point. They can't debunk anything that you say. They can't debunk it. I am
dealing with a murder case, capital offense, under the Police Act. The state command, which is the state CID, under the Commissioner of Police, headed by the Deputy Commissioner of Police in the state. They are the one handling serious cases like that.
Exactly.
No DPO, it doesn't get sorted at the station level. If they defile a child, the only thing, anytime you see the DPO trying to say, okay, we have settled it, that means he is committing a serious crime by covering it. By law, he should transfer the case to the state CID. How will they know? Even if impersonation is there, is not. I will be so stupid to be tilting towards impersonation. All those people saying impersonation, ask them which police officer in that Ogombo came up with a report that I have investigated and I come to the conclusion that it was impersonation. Ask them to tell you. They can't. No police officer can come out and say, from that Ogombo, I am here telling the public on behalf, because even if they ask, they will tell you, we don't know. We are meant to transfer the case to where they will investigate. All we need to do is maintain peace, get your statement, preliminary, that's the first aid. Some cases, the stations are only there to perform first aid. And that is why this young man does not know the difference between the state CID and his police station. In between, there is area command.
He doesn't know. No, but he's been lectured. Area commander, we have nothing less than 5 to 6 police stations under him. Minimum is 3. And the area commander is still under the state command. Do you understand? Yes.
So he doesn't even know what he's saying. And at the end of the day, you are expecting me, I have a case of, like a murder case, a witness, a confession on murder, evidence on murder. And you say I should go to Ogombo, where I don't even know what they are incidenting there.
They have a plan there. They were trying to get you arrested there, but thank God you didn't.
Baba, that's what I'm telling you. Even if I go there,
nothing go happen.
Me, I don't want to make mouth.
Don't say.
Baba, the only thing they want to do if I go to that Ogombo is to look for. I don't be small boy like that. Forget about the nonsense anybody's talking about me on social media. If I get there, if they are telling me, I will say, number one,
they go say they want drink wine. Your money, they go drink wine.
The only thing Baba,
why did they accept their money?
The only reason I will go to that
Ogombo, they refuse to do and remain jobless.
Like I'm saying, is if I want to go and shop in Jekuge or to go and embarrass myself, because the DPO will say, did we call you? What has it got to do with you? Why are you here? Ofeko, Otimo Koguba, what case you are involved? Low and B, one my bear, Mr. Yomi, oh yeah, then you have to be something about.
After pay wine, I have wine, go on, and be careful wine.
But if you anything, you're my arrest in Lori. The legal arrest, I'll pursue it to a logical end. If Bitumabade go, normally, they will send an invitation to me. Under the, I'm a human rights activist, I'm not a TikToker or a rabble rouser. If that case is incidented at Ogombo and they need me in that case,
imagine
I have not committed any crime. If they want me to come and put light,
SCID.
if they want me to come and put light into it, they will invite me officially by sending an invitation that, can you please come? We need you for fact finding. If the dates they give me is okay, I will say I'm coming. But to think that I will now take my body, no invitation, no basis, I will not carry myself to that place. Are you sick? Why will you think at this level?
I mean,
Justice for Mohbad.
I don't
It's
understand.
absurd. All these things they are saying about money is NGO is naturally meant to be funded. It's non-governmental organization. Even the government are meant to be donated to me.
No profit making. It's not non-profit making.
It's not profit making.
Papariano,
When I came into this Justice for Mohbad, I have won 2 cases.
If your question is relevant to justice, yes, go on. Ask personal questions. Ask questions that are relevant to justice.
And the guy is in prison now.
Mr. Yomi,
in Ibadan, I interceded too.
Don't call his name first. Wait.
Why are you going to be putting my name in all your nonsense? I know you're making clinical money. Are you?
Why?
What transaction?
Mr.
How can you be
Yomi,
saying that to somebody you know over 20-something years? It's like they are talking about Genevieve. Genevieve come to intervene into Justice for Mohbad, and you are all donating to Genevieve. And suddenly now, within this period of time, oh, I don't trust Genevieve with money. Somebody who has been entertaining you for over 20 years, building his career, doesn't even know you. And I'm putting my life on
even if you don't even judge us from Mohbad, okay? Oh, you can't your money, yomi. You can't your money.
I think about those sort of those I don't know why. Kini what is share to better meaning justice for Mohbad. Audio 13 play, all the evidence, all the analysis, none of it has been transferred to the department investigating this case. And when I can I bring it down? I am only here to collaborate and support everybody. The problem I'm having is come to this page, come to this page, come to that page. And I'm obliged because
you are on the platform where everybody's a level. Don't condemn analysis, please.
Mr. Yomi, let's ask you some questions. Please, J.
Let your question be focused on how the way forward. How go on with your
yes, it's a way forward.
I am here. You can ask me to go on.
Mr. Yomi has an
It is not only your
that is why he's having issues.
Let's rub mind together.
He has an antecedent, and that antecedent is the problem. Is the major problem here. Mr. Yomi, you collected 980,000 naira from Yeye.
We don't want to hear that one here.
We're supposed to get.
No, we are not talking of that. We are not talking of that.
Okay, wait. Let insider air what is in his head. He's representing some people.
I'm not representing anybody.
Let's just do it like that. Ishak, wait. Let him air what is in his mind. Let us quench it once and for all. Go on.
Now, it is the antecedent for me. I was one of when you, Mr. Yomi joined this crew on the TikTok. I was one of the very front runner pushing all his videos and everything. But the moment he backed out when he was at the point of getting the CCTV, claiming that some certain people were after his life. And then he fled to the UK. And then he now returned. As that risk that made you fled Nigeria, as that risk now disappeared, number one, you collected money.
Let me don't mount your questions because I must not lose my line of thought.
As that risk of them.
Let me answer you.
Yeah.
Let me answer you. Yeah. And I will start with a typical example. Donald Trump's life was attempted trying to be president of America on a podium campaigning. Did he not return to the same podium to campaign again?
Mr. Yomi, that is Donald Trump.
Did they tell him that because because he escaped that one, there is not going to be another attempt.
As the risks disappear, that is just a simple question. Let's forget about it.
Let me now explain to you clearly. Let me explain to you on that one. Number one, for what you all know, what I was going for, immediately I came into the front line for justice for MOHBAD. If I only sit on social media and deliberate with you, I am not going to be attracting any risk. If I just come to the comment section, oh, this is where it should have been this, and I went to the source where if the evidence should come out, people will be going down for life imprisonment, or some of them will be going on death penalty. Even if I was if I'm just an informant to ordinary people that are selling Indian hemp, my life will be at risk. The only time you question if my life is at risk or not is if you are doing equal, or if you have a son or a brother who lives in his comfort zone and will say, I want to go and dig out what we send people.
We should assume is an assumption that you assumed your life was at risk, not that you were really at risk, not that anybody was chasing you.
I should tell you, I want me to go into details with you. So
no, I'm not saying you've not established the fact that your life was really at stake. You only give an assumption.
I should establish it to you. Do you know whether I will establish it to the police? You think I should bring such a thing to social media?
Questions or
Mr. Yomi,
questions, man.
Secondly, you mentioned about money. Hold on, I need to explain to these people like this. They need to know, because when you people are all selling your nonsense on social media, it's social media. It's a free for all.
No. You know why I really want.
I'm not going to be blaming myself.
Sorry. Why I really want that clarity? Why I really want that clarity for him? Because
he did not understand.
I know you're gonna do that. It's because one, he's a blogger, okay, and he represents the voice of some majority. So take your time to explain to him in a way that will be clear.
I've done that. I'm going to do that again. Number one, when I put it on my Instagram that I was going to storm the court, somebody now called me and said, Mr. Yomi, what you are doing for justice for MOHBAD is very, very prominent, but you need people to support you. Like minds are more on TikTok. I said, really? I said, I don't want to join TikTok. He said, come there. That people are there, and there is a platform.
Was it Lagata who advised you? Was it Lagata?
Lagata. So when I came on TikTok, he was teaching me on how to open TikTok. And when we able, like I'm saying, there was no issue of money. He didn't tell me about money. I don't know anybody. At the end of the day, when it all started, immediately people were like, "Oh, Mr. Abik is here. We want to start." I said, "Don't even send me gifts. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for this. I just want to play my part." However, while I was doing that, Lagata got busy. He has family problem. I think the mom was sick. He went to America and stuff like that. I was furious. Like, why will you bring me to TikTok and leave me alone? Then people were saying, "Mr. Ami, don't go here. Don't do this. This one like this. This one like that." I said, "What are you people saying? You're fighting for justice and you're looking for enemies. You're not going to go anywhere." And then the boss man was able to come to my page severally and said, "Mr. Ami, what you are saying, the investigation that should be done, what needs to be done, come to some place. They want to listen to you," and I followed him. He will say, "Click on this. I will send it to your DM. Click on it." And I kept, this one will say, "Come here. I'll go there." I was extremely naive. And immediately they said, "Oh, you want to do protests in Ikorodu? You will need so many things. Security, this vest, refreshment, and all of that. It's going to cost you money. Are you going to do it all by yourself?" I said, "Fine, I just want to protest with my own little way. If I stand and hold my placard with my banner, the judge will see me and the world will see it." And they suggested, "But don't act like they will say you are proud. Let us support you." I said, "I don't want to be involved in money." I just saying. Then I was saying, "Okay, then let somebody collect for you." Then I said, "Okay, boss man, are you willing to collect?"
Okay. Said, "Okay, yeah, Lagata wanted the money, stuff like that, but you took yourself away from money."
No, Lagata was busy. Okay. Lagata left me alone in the cold. Then the boss man was nominated to collect for me. So I don't know the account. Later I got to know it was a lady's account that she was using. I forgot her name. One lady, she had an account. I will remember her name.
Yeah.
So the money they were collecting and donating to them, I can say, was they were using it to do the banner, to do the t-shirt, to do the feeding, everything. So while we were conversing like this, and we were talking about the steps to take to get evidence out, then the boss man said, Mr. Ami, in everything you went saying, my own concern, this was privately, but my own concern is, I want to know the distance between Mohbad's estate and Kuramed. I said, you know, I told you I'm going to Ikorodu to go and film. I want to go and record where the people are going to stand and where they're going to be converging before we go in front of a court. I said, okay, if I leave Ikorodu, I will be heading straight to that area. And we agreed on, okay, while we are doing that, I said, you know what, boss man, you might pay Onyabo, you might pay police, you might pay this, you might pay that. But the fact remains that if these people that are anti-justice, one of the quickest way politically that they can disrupt that protest is for some people to gather the youth on the street and say, we don't want any Mohbad protests on our street, that they can give them canes to start beating all of us and chase us away. That I will go to that area and quietly, silently mobilize those boys not to come and be used against us. Which I did. You understand what I'm saying? I said, another thing is, I'll go and look for the...
So inside that, I hope you are recording. This is how the money was used. It's giving accountability. How... I
am saying, I said, I will go to the area boys, the union guys that are doing... Union guys, probably the head of the chairman of the unit or something. They always use them too. Guys, I am leading a protest in social area. Don't come and disturb me. Take your collar. Do you understand? I said those are the security that we in human rights we do that people cannot see. You guys can pay the Onyabo, pay this, pay that. It's okay. And I said that is what I need. And when I get to the estate, I am saying, and then I was to go and see the DPOs and the area commander too, and also mobilize them. I sorted all that of those stuff, and I was going to the estate. I went to the estate. I said, I don't have a car now. I just did my housewarming and birthday. I don't have the finances to start paying for hotel and all of that. I said, do you have excess from the money donated so that I can go from Idari to Lekki? Look at the distance. So it's not even Victoria Island. It's Lekki or Royal Pine Estate I've not been to. And I went there. I was on live trying to show what is going on there until I found my way into the estate and it was dark. It was there. I said, Mr. Ami, maybe you should wait. I said, I should wait. How? If I have to wait, I will sleep in hotel. And stuff. So I said, no, don't worry. You know now. Don't worry, we'll sort it. I said, you guys have access because I need to know. You can't ask me to wait without anything. And they said, no problem. How much is the hotel? I will look for hotel. That one day, I ended up spending 4 days in that area.
Wow.
And I was meeting people, looking for information. That was one of the ways I got into the house. And how will you want, if I want to pay for Okada? If I give Okada 1,000 naira, if I pay for hotel, you're asking me, I said, if you're asking, then suddenly, when I realized that the Yeyekudi, I was on a show, before I went on, she came on live. A lady called me, Biodun Lawa. She now told me personally, said, did I know that Yeyekudi went to Elegushi when she was in Nigeria? That this is the person I'm going to her page. I said, really? Said, but it is that Elegushi they are saying he is the father of Kiriko and the person you are fighting for. I said, calm down, I heard you. I will ask her. And I called the woman. I said, Madam, I have so thing. Were you at Elegushi truly? Because I come on your panel session and I'm always bold. No, it's a lie. He said, then the next thing, pew. She came on live. I was on the stuff like this, the way I'm bold here. She started she started cussing. Whoever told anybody that I went to Elegushi, I said, what is this? I said, Madam, avoid distraction. She just shunned me. The moment she shunned me, I said, wow. This is an insult. I just wait for myself. I calmed down. Then the next day, she repeated the same thing. And I endured quietly. I moved away from the panel session and I said, I'm not going to be doing this again. I think this is, people don't have regard. And then the boss man said, you didn't come to the panel session today. I said, you see what happened yesterday? I can't. The second I said, I can't. Let me continue what I'm doing silently. I can't be doing that again. The insult is much. And then, while I was going on that expedition, a lady called me and said, Mr. Yomi, I live on that estate. Please come. I will take you to who will lead you to the CCTV storage of Mohbad's house. And I confided in Baba Mohbad only. And I sent the lady's number that I'll be going offline because this person's security is important. Are you with me?
Yes. He's listening.
Papariano, you have gone now.
Papariano,
He has gone when you are sleeping.
well, this is not a way forward question to ask. And if I may ask, Insider, when Mohbad was crying for help, people are threatening him.
Insider, did you understand his explanation? You were the one who asked you the question now.
Did you say Mohbad was lying?
He didn't answer very well, but he was just
answering you now. At least, I mean, he has given you
answer. What he did, let me tell you.
No. Wait. Wait.
He said some.
Listen. Okay, he gave an account. He said from the beginning, and he gave an account of how he went through that journey. Okay, I think it took his time to go through everything step by step. So there
was a different story to that.
No need of saying that
what I'm saying.
Answer your question. That's how I kept asking.
There was a different
Because for us, we don't have problem. It is you who is having issue with that. Okay,
there is a different story. I think if you can invite the bossman, you can question him on this. But I've read the bossman's receipt and transfer of money to Yomi. What Yomi did was that
How much was the money transferred?
In total was now around 80,000. And what happened was that
Yomi personal account.
Wait now, yes now, Yomi personal account with First Bank. Now what Yomi did was that even the investigation for the CCTV, even the investigation for the CCTV. Was initiated by the boss man. He had contracted it to someone else, and Yomi volunteered to do it, that he can do it. That was what boss man said. But Yomi came here and said, because he was going towards that same direction, he wanted to check on the CCTV and the distance. It was boss man who actually initiated that Yomi, in fact, there was someone he had already engaged. Now, at the tail end, where Yomi pulled out of the arrangement with them, Yomi collected 200,000 naira from them. And that 200,000 naira was for him to go to the police station where Baba Mohbad wrote when they took Mohbad's dead body to, where he wrote the letter.
Insider, look at one thing, look at what you're doing. Are you picking the narrative of the bossman over his own narrative?
No,
are you believing those ones?
With evidence.
Okay, how about the things that he is saying to? He
hasn't said anything different from what Bossman has said.
Let me
believe Bossman. You don't want to believe him.
Wait, Insider, listen.
Now, because he has repeated it again.
Wait now, Insider, listen. Okay. Just wait, listen. Yeah, Insider. Yeah. With 1 million naira, okay, you want to visit 1 or 2 different police stations. You want to visit area boys, this and that. Do you know how much it's going to cost you? Do you know that these things takes money? Do you think, are you in Nigeria? Insider?
Yeah,
it's not really easy to pass through different offices here in Nigeria. It's not easy to pass through different offices, okay? Forget about the fact that those guys are sitting somewhere, whatever, and they just, making somebody their errand boys. They can also try to do it themselves. It's not, when it comes to those those expenses, right? I think the question should be like, what has he been able to gather? What are the relevant information to just remove back that is at hand? I think that should be the question. But I mean, question over how much in dollars? I think $400 or $200. That's a chicken chain, right?
Listen, Papariano, you did that. I said antecedent. If you notice, my question for him was that it became an antecedent. He collected 200,000 naira from them. That he will go to a police station. And
but at least did he go there? Did he go there or not?
He didn't.
Papariano,
He didn't.
so make I talk. I won't talk.
He didn't. J-Lock, please. Listen. I wanted to add something that you can now.
Listen. You've been talking.
I wanted to add something to it. I wanted to add the same method he did to Karimo on their live show. He was there. They were asking him, can you go to the station where Damola was arrested? Can you go? Should he send someone else? He said he will go. He assured them. In fact, Yomi even sang. In fact, he gave them double assurance. And they said, okay, we'll transfer money to you. Mommy Lighton transferred money to him. These people are not my people. I was just watching their live show. And Mommy Lighton transferred money to him that, okay, go there as quickly as possible so that the chat that you had with Damola and all that can also be used as evidence, and then you can make some proofs and all that at the station. That was just the moment. And then the next thing let's be
frank, okay? Yomi has explained one. Sometimes I listen with my ear. When you see my eyes going closed like this, it's not that I'm not listening. That's when I listen more. My ear become more active when my eyes are closed. I don't want distraction. Sometimes I just close my eye so that my ear can listen more and I can record very clearly. I took time to hear his explanation. He gave a lot of accountability. Okay? You talk about the police station. Now, if a person is told to go to one particular police station, right? The purpose of going to that police station is to address a homicide case, right? To address a homicide case. And based on the explanation of Break the Silence Foundation, he made it very clear. He said he considers SCID as a, more credible police station department, more superior to the unit that at Ogombo. Okay, and so if the purpose, unless those who want him to go to Ogombo has a motive, unless they have something planned before him on his way, bro, be careful. If the purpose was for him to go and address a homicide case, the right place for him to go is SCID now. Why must it be Ogombo? Are you part of them too?
No,
Tell
not
me, let people know. Are you part of them?
Papariano, it is not homicide is going there for. It was for the theft.
Okay, please.
Please, let me say something to this. Even if he didn't go to Ogbogo, he used that money and went to another police station.
Why did he assure them that he was doing?
Hold on.
At least he did something.
Insider. Most of the things you've been saying now, right? Just hold on. Most of the things you've been saying here is I was told. Don't forget other people are there as well that witness all these conversations, right? Now, Yomi said I will go. Did you not end up going there that very day? The mistake people are making is this. Listen. Let me talk now.
Did they tell you he went to Ogombo?
Let me talk now. The mistake you guys are making is this. You are making it seem like you are sending him on an errand. You can't be approaching somebody like that. We woke him up at 5:30 in the morning because I was on that live, and he volunteered to go. He needs to put a lot of things in place. Risk assessment. You are there in your comfortable house. You are expecting an adult to hit the road, probably 2 hours to get to Lagos.
They didn't force him, mind you.
Listen, you can't talk. Listen, don't talk like that. It's not fair. Because you will not appreciate such.
He accepted. They had options. They wanted to send Arifa as well.
Listen, you've made several points that you could not even back up.
I was there on the live show.
Shabi don't talk now. Make I talk now.
Because they use and eat road as they talk, they use and jam war.
Let me speak. See,
he
if you don't have to speak, let me just mute my mic.
And he collected money and he refused to go.
Papa, I bet somebody else talk. This guy is not.
He's doing his thing. The insider The insider.
Please,
You are talking
just
from
came
a
up.
biased space.
I want to make some
You are talking
clarification.
from a
Please.
biased space. And
I
don't
want to
do
make some
that.
clarification.
Guys, you guys should leave his
Two
bias.
sides.
Attend to his answer his question. Moderator, please. Moderator, don't bring anybody up. I'll bring people up. Okay, I know where I want the conversation to go, please.
Papariano, can I go ahead?
Can I answer?
I want to say
Insider?
something. Insider.
Juicy, hold on. You'll be here
No,
now.
not me. You
Just
met
give
me here.
1
Let me
minute.
quickly say it. I'm not talking
I
too
know.
much.
Papariano, can I make
Let
one
me
contribution?
Let me do. Don't tell me that she won't talk.
Go ahead, Juicy. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. Insider, I understand your point that they sent into a particular place. But here it is. You know, you might be sent an errand of a particular journey. And when on getting there, you can like detect one obstacle or something that can put your life in danger. Will you put your head there and keep going? The major thing here that the money was given to him to do a purpose. What is the purpose? Whatsoever that is in the court, so that that person will be held responsible. And he said, I went there to another police station. He showed the petition that he wrote. This thing is still, it's still going in line with what they want. It doesn't have to be necessary that you have to go to that particular place.
No, let me explain what really happened, Juicy. What happened was that
Insider, you cannot explain. You ask
I mean,
a
you can't be
question.
talking.
no,
Let us
she
respond
just
to
got
you.
Guys,
Can I
please let
respond to
him.
him?
See, guys,
Papariano,
wait. I always like an opposite opinion. Everybody just let him do his thing. And there are so many people who hold on to this opinion so that we can clear things and let him do his thing, and then we can find a way to clear him. Go on.
He got it all totally wrong.
Go on.
He was asked whether he can go there because Adura will be coming there because Damola was arrested. It was just like a time. There is a time frame so that he can confront Adura face to face. That he has a chat from him also at the station. That was the reason why it was important for Yomi to quickly go there and compare chats and tender evidence that you were also chatting.
Was that Karima's explanation? Let's bring up people. Let's bring up people who were there. Wait, let's bring up people who were there.
Discovered was
Yetin,
that.
wait 1 minute. Let's bring up Yetin. Yetin, you said you were there, right?
I was there.
Go.
Let me explain what happened, right? That very morning, when
Wait,
this whole...
Yetin. Wait 1 minute, J Clock. Yetin, are you there? Yetin, go on.
Papariano, I was there too. So
Wait, please. Go on, Yetin.
Hi, can you guys hear me? I don't know if my
We can hear you. We can hear you.
on the live. It was not forced. No gun was put to his head for him to say, for him to go to Ogombo. They wanted to send Arifa to Ogombo, and he was asked if he would go to Ogombo, and he said he would go. And Mommy Lighton said, I don't give a fuck about Karima or anything. I was just on that live because I was bored. So Mommy Lighton said, probably they should send Arifa. And I was like, he would go now, that there's no point for him to sleep again. I was there. He said he would go. Only for everybody to go off that live and for someone to just, I was just scrolling. That was when I saw him on your live with a bag. And everyone thought he was going to Ogombo. After they had sent him money, they sent him 250,000 for him to go to Ogombo. And he later went to another police station. Nobody was fighting because he went to another police station, Sal. The people that gave you money for you to go to Ogombo, doesn't it make sense for you to tell them that, I'm not going to Ogombo again, no. I chose to go to another police station. Period. Person will want this straightforward, go this straightforward.
Let me pin her down.
All
Okay.
right, J Club, go on.
Let me pin her down. Sister, or
Yes.
Yeti. Now, if you've been asked to go into a lion's den, to go and kill a lion, right? To bring out, or to go and bring something out in a lion's den.
Okay.
Are you not going to do your assessment, your risk assessment? Are you going to get inside? Are you going to, your escape route?
Please let me reply that, sir.
Okay.
If I'm being told to go to a lion's den, it's not like it's the police station they want him to go, and there was a reason for him to
I'm
go there.
using a lion's den.
If they tell you to go to the lion's den, the person will give you money. Go. If you want to, if you are a trustworthy person, like you claim.
We are not talking about trustworthy now.
The money.
The example is lion's den. If you've been asked to go into a lion's den,
What is the den?
to bring out something, are you not going to
What is the
plan?
lion's den?
No.
See,
Mr.
hold on. If you want to converse, right? be open-minded. Don't be biased.
Yes, I'm open-minded. See,
right?
see, I'm not. See, let me tell you the truth. I'm not invested in this thing. And those all the stuff. I'm not invested in it. I was bored. I was online that day. And let me just put it to you that if Yomi was given 5 million naira that day to go to Ogombo, he will not go to Ogombo and he will not return the money.
Okay, now let me explain to you what happened. That very morning that they're talking about the Ogombo stuff, they asked Yomi. He said, I will go now. It's not a problem. In the morning. And Madam Laton said she's going to transfer money to him. He said, no, I don't want to do. Let me, Shebi, don't make I talk. Emma Nisuru now. He said, no, I don't want anything to do with money because of all this nonsense and all of that. She said, okay, I will transfer into your foundation account. So, okay, yeah, that's fine. Now, what he did, I will do the same, and I'll explain to you why. At that time, it was around 5:30 in the morning. No police station or no top guy will be there at the time. Normally, you'll have to wait, consult one or two people, right? Make your findings, do your groundwork properly before you hit the road, right? As at the time Yomi came to Papariano's platform, he was on his way to Lagos. Now, according to him, he said he had to call his lawyer to find out one or two things and what to do. He had to call police PRO to find out if any case was locked that related to that kind of, issue that was going on. He needs to gather his information properly. And he was advised to bring petition along with him. All those things will take time. But you guys already, TikTok. Let me finish now. All these things, he was preparing for it. It would take a bit of a while. Now, when he was going there, because he's been advised not to go to that particular police station, he went to a higher station that the petition will be recognized, so that they can establish a case with regards to the incident. There is a difference between doing a guerrilla check. Oh, go there, go and find out. I know that when I got there, they only told him, then get some boys here, and the boys there, they arrest him. That will not be a case to establish. Petition will allow the police to swing into action because you brought a petition towards that person. For me, at the end of the day, either 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
Why didn't inform the people who sent him? Listen. Why didn't advise them accordingly?
Listen, you let me talk, because if that's
why you know advise them accordingly?
Why is the body paying you?
The right way to go.
Why is the body paying you?
Wait now.
Follow this guy talk now. If you want me to talk, Abi. Now, as at the time Yomi was on his way, Karimo already came up to Papariano's platform to lambast him. And he didn't even make a word. Do you understand? He was questioning him. You are looking for attention seeker. They gave you money, blah, 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 blah. Listen, we are all human beings. Everybody will react to such things. Shall you understand? Now, that kind of person, now you expect to secondly tell you live report of what is going on. But at the end of the day, he was able to submit the petition and posted it on his page. If it did not go at all, it's a different case. And he has explained that the reason why he did not go to Ogombo was because police PRO advised him to go to the place he went to submit a petition. We are all human beings. If you ask him to go somewhere, even though he didn't put gun in my head, I have to be very vigilant because my safety is in my own hand. Whatever happened to you and me on the ground, all of us go there with a pity him. Oh, wow, sorry. But I don't blame him. At the end of the day, he submitted the petition. Up until today, these boys are still in the station, not being released. So why are we now castigating him? But you are castigating him because to you, in your mind, you sent him a message, an errand to go and do something for you. You don't think like that. He's not your house boy. We should all
Mr.
understand
J.
that we are working together and we have to respect each other.
Clock. Mr. J. Clock, please let me reply. Let me reply that. I'm sorry. You see, they could have sent someone else that would have gone to that Ogombo. We should look at this case from two different perspectives. I'm looking at Yomi's side and I'm looking at them Karimo's side. I'm in between. I'm not for anybody. They could have sent. They could have sent anybody that was around that Ogombo. He wanted to go to Ogombo. They could have sent anyone. They could have sent a bike rider. They could have sent anybody that wanted to go. You understand? It was not the only one that has. It wasn't the only one that had the evidence. Karima also had the evidence.
Yeti, do you live in Nigeria or abroad?
Papariano, where the mix-up came from?
Yeti, do you live in Nigeria or abroad?
I'm in Nigeria.
Okay, hold on. Yeti, why can't you nominate yourself that very day to say?
I told you that. Me, I was bored. That was what made me.
Since you were bored, this one it go make you active now. You like say, please, so we are looking for justice. Let me go.
They wanted to send Arifa. Arifa was ready to go. They wanted to
is there any problem? Is there any problem with what?
Papariano.
What?
Papariano.
Papariano, what's the problem with
can I come in now, Papariano?
Please.
All right, go on. We are coming.
Okay. Hold on. Yeti, just hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me throw more light to this, right? Karima, who was one of the persons that sent Yomi to Ogombo, can easily call Ogombo and verify if Damola was actually arrested. She stated this while she was talking on 10-year logo platform to confirm if Yomi actually went to Ogombo. Now, where the whole matter got scattered is this. It was when Papariano co-hosted or co-hosts Yomi, and Karima blamed the thing when she saw, hold on, it was in the morning to afternoon, when Karima came online and saw that see person we sent to Ogombo, why is he co-hosting Papariano?
God bless you.
He never give us a reply where we sent him. Hold on there. What we expected of her was to ask this man, which he's explaining to us today. Technically, Yomi saw no reason of going to Ogombo, but went to higher authority. He could have called the same higher authority to do the same job you want him to go and do in Ogombo, and they will still feed him back to give you the same result of what you wanted, and which he did. Karimo or Mommy Lighton will have waited to listen to his side. Why he see no reason of going to Ogombo, but want to, because if you send me a message when I was sleeping, I woke up, I make contact, I call my lawyer, I call people, I call police. Police said there is no need of going to that place. And I'm not even giving you a reply. But because you saw me in another platform, you went 360. And you think that same person we send, why is it feeding Papariano with this? And what Yomi was saying to Papariano was, he was echoing what Karima have already put on the media. He wasn't saying anything new. A night before that day, Karima was already, he has already told everybody the story. Yomi was confirming the story to Papariano on Papariano platform. You see, all what we are doing, right? We are leaving the real issue and pursuing the unnecessary matter. Exactly. The petition carries more weight than going to Ogombo. And that is why he's paying most of these people. Petition Adura now it carries more weight than going to a gobo. We could send someone. I hope I heard he has returned the money back to Lighton, right? We are yet to confirm from Mommy Lighton if she has received her money back. Money is not the issue, but the content of what Yomi is bringing to this table is what we should be looking at right now. If we are attacking Yomi for collecting money, he did not go an errand. He now told you, instead of me to go here, I went to a higher authority. What do we want? It's the progress of the matter. Not that he must go to that Ogobo. Ṣé ní duwa l'Ogobo tó fẹ́ lọ mú wá fún wa ni? Karimo called Ogombo. She affirmed this. I'm telling you now because I challenged Karimo on Tenny Ologo. Karimo said she called Ogombo. I now asked Karimo. That was my last question before I dropped on Tenny Ologo. Who did you call? Because we knew it's the family member and policeman. Can you tell us your intel that you call? And they say, and Sakuma said, why should I ask such a question? I said, no, I want you to hold this question on your left hand. Don't eat with it. Hold it. It's a very important question. It means Karimo is still close to the family. That is the inner circle of that question. Who did you call? Adura, King White, Darosha, Folashade, or husband, who they say he worked in Ogombo. So who is the intel that you call? Or did you call the policeman in Ogombo to tell you that Yomi did not come here? Why are we raising unnecessary issue over evidence that all of us need to push this case?
He has refunded the money. He has given them the money back.
He has. But I knew he has.
Can I just add to what you're talking about?
If we want to discuss,
the problem these people had with Yomi is that Yomi thought that these people trusted him to be doing the right thing with respect to justice for MOHBAD. So when they sent him to this Ogombo and something came up which he looked that it is better for him to approach that option instead of going to Ogombo, he decided to take the right step, believing that they trusted him. His mindset is all about justice for MOHBAD, and that is why he has said before that what he took to the CID is because the CID are investigating the main case with respect to justice for MOHBAD. So that will add to assisting to say there is evidence in this area. This you people can explore this side of the whole stuff. That was what took Yomi there. But in the other side, the issue is when these people realize that Yomi did not go to Ogombo and they asked him and he said he went to CID. I think the proper question would have been, okay, this you're going to CID, is the effect going to be the same with Ogombo? And all of that. And if they are not satisfied, they cannot start saying your decision to go to CID has affected our the whole mission. And if they are still stressing him on this money thing, then the conclusion should be that his mind is on justice for MOHBAD strictly. These people sending him has something else in mind. Maybe the Ogombo, they just want to just establish the issue of impersonation, and maybe possibly what the rumor I'm hearing people talking about, that maybe they're just trying to ambush him there. That is the problem. While Yomi is thinking he has, they have 100% trust in him that he's going to do everything for justice, and this shouldn't have been a problem. It's just like somebody engaged your service, and sometimes you decide to even put yourself in a higher stress to do what you need to do to give the person a better result, and the person comes shouting at you. You just tell the person, no, look, this is what I did. You don't even know this and this and that and that. I know it. You paid me.
Amen. If you even know the way they approach him.
Folashade husband works in Ogombo. Rumors has it now that Folashade, Mama Mohbad, younger sister husband.
No, it's not Folashade. It's not what you mean. It's not Folashade.
Who is the person? Juicy. Who is the person?
Wumi's sister. Wumi
What is the difference?
Yatunde.
He works in Yatunde works in Ogombo.
You said rumors. You said rumors. Stop dwelling on rumors.
It's a rumor.
We're just saying it. Please, insider.
We shouldn't dwell on it. That rumor should be rumor.
But insider, look at it.
I have not confirmed. You have not confirmed.
It's like, based on what they just explained now, Karimo wants Yomi to go and see what is happening in Ogombo. And Yomi took another step by writing a petition to make the whole thing to be very, very active and looking into. Which one is more important in this justice? Is it to go and see what is happening?
What Yomi did is more important.
What Yomi did?
What Yomi did is
very
important. No, I'm telling you, what Yomi did is very important. But he didn't carry the people he had agreement with.
But the problem is
that the thing has changed.
No.
That the situation has changed.
The problem here is that insider, look at it. The problem here is that the way they took it, because Yomi was coming, he came on this platform. It was not even talking of me going to Ogongo or not going to Ogongo. It was on his move. And immediately, Karimo sent a request. Papariano picked up Karimo. Karimo started, so he didn't even ask him that, why are you doing it? Be going now, you know, those kind of things. Attention, stick here, or she like attention, Joe. Kilo share, you know, it's a man. I say somebody like me, I don't like, I don't believe coming to that place. But on this particular one, the step that I took here, I support it 100%. And you know, for the fact that we are all in TikTok, we should know that some people are married man, some people are married woman. We should respect ourselves. The way she spoke to that man that day is uncalled for. She never asked a question that, okay, what is happening? What are you doing? You know, why are you like this? I've been going, make it fast. She just come and started talking to that man anyhow.
Hello.
So
yeah.
she's the one that talks it.
You know what I'm going to say on this.
Karima's approach might not be the right approach at that point in time. It will be shocking. It will be shocking for them to know that the person who was supposed to go to Ogombo didn't even leave at all.
Wait.
And they had sent money
this was
and they have given him brief. And
then inside they will have been patient to hear from him.
It would have just called his number.
You will have be patient to hear from him before you started castigating him.
Yes, I agree with you. Karima
exactly.
I agree with you. Karima was very.
Or Karima should just say, Mr. Yomi, please drop from this line, begging you. Just quickly go and do what we want to do.
Yes, so that they can talk. Yes.
You understand? But they just concluded. I started saying, and the man never told me that the is not at fault here. They didn't give room for communication.
But
they didn't give room for communication at all.
This last week. We were all here last week.
Insider. You know what?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Insider. You know what is wrong
last time you advised Yomi on
what is wrong with this whole case?
You advised Yomi to Yomi last time. If Yomi had embraced the advice you gave last time, this wouldn't have happened.
Holding Mr. Muiwa, we were holding his neck for not being accountable for his accountability or the way for not being accountable to some certain things. Everybody was choking him by his throat. Everybody was coming for his head. Let's not forget that all this small thing, Mr. Yomi go there, Mr. Yomi go this, now money they fund them. You understand? At the end of the day, you're not supposed to I'm not saying where he went, he made the best choice. How Karima acted was to me was stupid. Where he went was the best perfect choice. But the best thing for him to come to, before he came to your show, Mr. Papariano, before he came to your show, he was supposed to reach out to some people that you know that even if not 10K, where they give you talk, say, I know he's a big man, but even if not 10K, even if not 20K, we were choking everybody was choking Mr. Muiwa for not being accountable for money.
Yet. Okay. What Karimo did was wrong. Simple.
But what Karimo did was wrong.
Listen. Yomi don't have to be worshipping them because he's in the cause of justice. they all want to achieve a particular goal. Yomi has been hosting live. Yomi can go live. Yomi himself, I mean, he has his own community. Okay, he's not a beggar. They can't restrict Yomi from going live just because suddenly they're sending him. Can they pay for his whole day? Can they pay for everything he asked? I mean, what is this control? What is this whole control? Where is this controlling coming from? Okay, why do we want to always have people do whatever we want? That's how stupidity starts. That's how downgrading starts. Okay, give him his own respect. For you to know that this man is being downgraded, look at how they came to look at how Karimo embarrassed him in front of my life. I mean, my live stream. That was so bad. Without no question, nothing.
There's an urgency. And
it wasn't even Karimo who paid the money. Go on.
Yeah, there was an urgency to establishing that fact because
was it Karimo who paid the money? What concerned Karimo? Concern Yomi? Karimo is supposed to be the person who even sent. I mean, Yomi. Was it Karimo who sent?
Bukky Jesse had made an accusation a night before, okay, on a live show that it was Yomi and Karimo that did a setup. That set up Damola to start chatting this and to provide information when they failed to get the CCTV footage. That was what worked on Karimo. That, oh, okay, let's go ahead of these people. Let's Yomi establish the fact that the chat was done at the police station. The chat he had was done.
Can we now say that Bukky was wrong, provided that right now there's an evidence that truly, okay, somebody impersonated Adura and the person is held in the police station. Can we say
our initial story
Papa, the whole thing is Karimo was vexed because...
Wait now, let's get this one by one now. So inside, can we now agree all of us that is here that Bukky Jesse was wrong? Bukky Jesse had
she didn't get the total story.
And she overacted on half information.
Yes, she had half information.
She thought it was a plan of Karimo and whatever for, like, they forced Damola to pretend to be Adura, something like that, right? And Bukky was wrong. Yes. So why is Bukky doing like that? Go on.
Bukky was so, and Karimo was very keen. That was why she was high. You know, she has that energy and all those things. So she was very keen that Yomi could help them establish. Even that was the reason why they needed to send Arifa simultaneously.
Papariano. Apologies, please just allow me the privilege of one moment. Papariano. That includes the date, the venue, and every other. Which one is this? I'm hearing some sound. Hello, can you hear me?
We hear you, go on. But there's noise in your background. Yeah, you see the noise coming from the background.
Yeah, I'm wondering what noise. I don't know where that noise is coming from. Can you hear me now? But I can't. Hold on. Let me just do something right now, and because I need to ship in, please, and it's very, very important. Let me see if I can get these things sorted out. This one
is sorted out.
Okay, now. Okay. Can you hear me now? You see, I don't know how people process information, and I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know the silent point that people hold on to when people are talking. You see, when people come to this platform, this particular platform, I want to believe that those who are on this platform, they have their brain open to do critical analysis and critical thinking, to dissect every word that is proceeding from people's mouth. That's why people cannot just come and just say anything. Okay? The only area I want to talk about, I know what you are doing, Papariano. Since the first time you brought this guy in, I know what you are doing. And I will tell you what you are doing, but I don't think I need to tell you because I want you to achieve your aim. Papa, are you listening, Papariano? I want you to achieve your aim. I know where you started this thing from, and I know where you are going. And definitely maybe by the time you get there, then you can now come back and tell us that, okay, I've achieved my aim. And I can point out what you did. 1, 2, 3 things that you did. And today, one of the things you did, do I tell you, let me just repeat that one. You told that guy to come on camera, and you did that intentionally. Okay? You did that. You did that intentionally. And you know what you want to get, the result you want to get. Let's put that one aside. I'm not going to bust that one. Continue what you are doing, and let's see how far you can go in getting everything you wanted to get. But the thing is this. You see, Yomi made mention of one thing, and I hope you are listening. He made mention of one thing, that people are not, the information is scattered and people don't pick out of it. I told you the reason why I came up on this platform was about this CCTV thing that we are talking about. When he was narrating his story the other time, he said he met a lady who knows where the server of MOHBAD CCTV is. Hello? And if you have followed this story from the beginning, when Yomi got involved, he made mention of it in either on his platform or somebody's platform, I don't know, that he saw the footage. And that was what rallied everybody around him. If you can ask people, they will tell you. He said he saw the footage, and that footage is so graphic, and that what he saw, if we can see it, we know that this is a real criminal case. He made mention of it. Okay? Now, for him to come today again to tell us that somebody said there is a server to Adura's not Adura, to MOHBAD's house CCTV. Personally, with my little knowledge, I can say that's a lie from the pit of hell. I've analyzed this thing for you. I told you, I said, look, it's like our phone. You have memory on your Gmail. You have memory on the phone. Some phone, they have memory. Some you can even insert memory inside the phone. Then you have a backup by the company that you subscribe to have. Those are the 4 ways you can get information from your phone. The same way with CCTV. Okay, and I told you there's a general server that serves the whole community. That is one that can have a central server. And that one can only take care of the perimeter, not the one that you install in your house. I told you. So if somebody just come here now and just whip our people's sentiment, especially those who cannot sit down and analyze information that is being passed across, then you get carried away. Okay? So if you now come here today again to repeat the same thing, and that is the only thing I want to fault today, that you met a woman who said, there is a server to MOHBAD. No, there is no server that can be outside. Any server within that premises must be either with Wumi or on their iCloud or in their memory, which they might have removed, or in their Gmail or whatever account they use to set up the server. So there is no way external person can have access to those information. That is a private CCTV, especially the one is within the house. If you are now talking about the one outside, which is the community CCTV, that's the one that you can now say, okay, there is a server for the community. Then we can see the perimeter. We can see, okay, those who came into the estate and those who came out of the house, how they two came out of the house. We can see that one. Not that there is a camera that there is a CCTV that covers the way the poor guy was killed. And that's why I said when people come to give information.
But one thing that you are mixing now that you are still not sure of is Wumi is not giving any information about those cameras. Wumi isn't helping this investigation and leading and creating rooms, okay, for all of these different. I agree. Wumi is trying so hard to get away with this crime. Yeah, just wait. She's doing so hard to get away with this crime because Wumi could have been the person to help us understand the nature of camera, whether it's one managed by a particular company or it's an individual installed, camera.
Yeah.
so, and which we can know the nature of it.
Okay,
but they're not helping. But now, let's say what they have at home was a subscribed CCTV camera. So in that case, such information can be retrieved. There are third parties software which can be used to retrieve such information, even if up to 5 days.
If there is. Yeah, that means you have to know the name of the camera and the company, the manufacturer, and maybe where they subscribe to, because you can buy
at the point of subpoena or investigation, it will be presented. If not presented, it will be considered tampered with evidence.
I agree totally with you.
It will be tampering with evidence.
I'm talking based on what.
So we don't know whether it's personal CCTV camera or it's a subscribed one, but notwithstanding, at least the fact that we can still get some evidences from the one in that community, in that estate, either entrance, not even in Wumi's house, okay? Entrance, to know when the nurse came in there, and some people, entrance, entry and exit, all those stuff. So we can have this information
to that.
It will give us lead.
It should have limit. Yeah, it should have limit.
Okay, let's say for example, we're able to find out that the nurse came to that place on Monday.
Exactly.
That's a big problem.
The community server can give information when they go to the central server, whatever where the information is being stored by the community. They can get all those information, and I don't know why the police have not gone there. And that's what gives room for all this nonsense that is going on back and forth. Okay. Now let me go back to what.
But Yomi will continue to do what he's doing. You know what he's doing.
I'm not saying he should not do.
What he's doing. Yeah, what he's doing. There's some positivity in it, and it's even fat good. It's a kind of strategy that at the end of the day we create room for so many things, so many different things.
Yes, I'm not even faulting the fact that he's doing whatever he wishes to do. But you see, when you want to do something, papariano, you have been on this case, and I've never had anybody faulting you that you collected money or you plan with some people and money was involved, and because you know
people do gift me and support my show, but I do not create different means to get money from them.
Forget about the gift they are giving you. I'm talking about when people contribute money for a particular cause. Let's go back to what happened a few days ago. I was on the platform when he was contracted. That's the way I will put it, to go to that place. And this is my own personal opinion. If you have an agreement with somebody on a particular thing, I'm not condemning him, and I'm not saying whatever. And if there is any change in either the narration, execution, or whatever observation you made, you're supposed to have gone back to those people and give them the feedback, because they've responded you. It's like this issue of the GoFundMe, that people are asking for accountability, and somebody will not come and tell you that you don't have the right to ask for the money that was given to you. That is absolutely wrong.
No, it's the difference between Yomi case and
no.
Case. Just wait. Let me just say one difference. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. Please wait. The difference between Yomi case and the legal team case is this. Okay, we have contributed to the legal team. Okay, we instructed them to do what we wanted. Okay, and that was the goal, right? So if they were able to do even more than we expected, as long as they did it right, I mean, we're not going to ask about nothing. Imagine right now that we were looking at one particular direction, but the legal team look at a different direction, and they got the result. Okay, that is plausible. That is we applaud it. What this guy simply did, this guy look at a different direction, and they're not happy with that. They just want him to do something in. What if those who were advising him to go do it that way were not qualified enough? He is qualified now. He sees some porous on who's there.
Yeah, he knows they are not qualified enough when he gets involved with them. You see, you don't do things like that. Okay? He knows he's dealing with those who are not qualified to have the information or the mental capacity to process any information, but he's still dealing with them. So you are accountable for your actions. You don't blame.
I will advise that when people are working with him, they have to be certain what is the nature of what they want, because there is uncertainty here. everybody who's been dealing with this man are sort of uncertainty. They don't even know what they want. They don't know how to do it. If you, there's one thing you approach a professional. If you approach a professional, tell them I want to get something done. Okay, and they do it even better than how you thought, right? Or as long as they did it, you're not gonna quarrel them. That was the thing. But if you, let's say you are a professional and you know exactly what you want, that is when you can insist that you want it exactly this way, and no other way. So people should also mind the way they, they deal with him, or the kind of deal that they have.
And it too should mind the way they deal with people too, because it's two sides. If you want to do a private investigation by yourself, for yourself, and take all the glory, you can do it. He has the capacity, he has the leverage, he has his own platform. He can do it, and nobody's going to query him. But when you start getting involved with people, and that is the reason why most of you are breaking up on this justice for MOHBAD. You started together, and by the time everybody started bringing out his opinion, and I don't agree with your opinion, or somebody want to be in the forefront of what they don't even know. They don't even have the brain and the capacity to handle it. They want to be in the forefront. They want to do this, what is not even relevant. You see, and that is when you start attacking people, personality on this issue. I find it very ridiculous. It has got nothing to do with justice for MOHBAD.
Papariano, if you
can you excuse me now?
And if you Papariano, place yourself like, oh, you're a trustworthy person. You don't deal with people's money in a way that they are going to question you. You are plain. This is if you give me, let's say like if you give me 100 naira, this is how I'm going to like do the 100. I'm not saying they should hold him. I'm not saying they should like hold his soul or hold his spirit. You understand? But if you hold yourself in a high esteem, let's say like now, let me put it like this: that I'm just using as an example. It's a small money, it's a token money. You are given 10,000 naira to do some certain thing. You understand? Mi ò fẹ́ rí irú ìjà tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ at that moment. You understand? They want you, our Karima and everybody wants you to be their high at that police station. They want you to be their hair at that police station. They want you to be like, you understand that it be not arrest Boboyi. And it wasn't even they wanted to send him. They did not want to send him. It was Arifa. It was Arifa they wanted to send. This is what I'm just saying. He said he had CCTV. He had the CCTV stuff and everything. Everybody was expecting that CCTV stuff to come out, or they just hear that police asked them.
Yet, it will make more sense for Yomi to go there, not Arifa, not any other person. Because the evidence is, Yomi will still be invited because Yomi was the one who chatted with this guy, right? They still need to show that indeed this person chatted with an existing profile, which is not just a camouflage. And so Yomi, for them to even prosecute this guy, Yomi is going to be an evidence. It's going to be an evidence persons that this guy chatted with. So Yomi still need to, Yomi need to be there.
I just want us to look at it from like two different points of view, and for us not to be biased. You understand? I want us to like be in the middle, be the thin line in the middle. Look it from Yomi's point of view, and you can look it from them. Don't let me even put Karima from Mommy Lighthouse point of view. Don't let me put Karima, because our own temper is something else. It's something that we are not supposed to even put Martin. Let me just put it like from Mommy Lighthouse. Mr. Yomi, ẹ fẹ́ bá wa ṣe kíní kan, ẹ fẹ́ bá wa ṣe kíní kan. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín ní kíní kan kó ba lè easy fún yín láti ṣe. Mommy Lighthouse, ẹ má bínú mi ní lè ṣe bẹ́ ṣe ní kí n ṣe yẹn mọ́ o. Is it too much? It's not too much now.
Papa,
it's not too much now.
Instantly, you may not know. Instantly, you may not know how to go about it. It is when you actually make your plans. When you start it, instantly you may not know how to go about it. Instantly,
it is Papariano. It is not even the way she's explaining it. Yomi is still on the run of this issue. There are some information you can't relate. The way people are looking for it. This issue, at the beginning of it, I was there. I was on Karima's live when the whole issue started, and to the time Yomi came to your platform. If I'm in Yomi's shoe, I will do the same thing. I can only fault Yomi for one thing. He always lack to give information when it is necessary. Yomi done nothing wrong in this whole issue. But there are some things you can relate. It's only if you are doubting who you are working with. the way Yomi undo it, he do it in a way that is doubting the people he's doing it with. That is why he's keeping some information with him. If not, there's nothing wrong for him to call Mommy Lighton. There is another development on this issue, but I will relate it to you when it is necessary. If he should have done that, I don't think the issue will go to this extent.
I have a question, guys.
Understand?
And
please let me land. Please let me land first. Let me land. So if that is what he did, I think it will be more easier for them to undo than the way they're handling it now. I think you understand. But there is nothing wrong in what Yomi did. If I want to go to such a place, I will consult my own lawyer as well. And I will go to some other police officer who can give me more light about going to such an issue. Because this is a global issue. And it is an homicide issue involved in it as well. What of if they wanted to set Yomi up with that shot just for him to come down to that Obongbo and to get him hold? So he needs to consult some other people before doing it. The only thing I can fault him for is just that he did not relate it. It's like he's doubting those people as well. Thank you very
much.
Papariano, this question is for...
That's the end. I can go now.
That is the only thing I can say about this whole issue.
And it's a way forward. This is not even about what has happened in the past. Now, I thought of something yesterday. And if probably it's possible, let us brainstorm on it. Can we petition Baba MOHBAD based on the time Blessing called him 2 days before, 2 days after Mohbad died? If you can do forensic on his phone, I believe we will get some detailed information regarding what actually happened to Mohbad. Because as it is right now, I believe Baba knows one or two things that is not letting out to the public that will give us this justice, or that will give him the justice that he's looking for. Now,
you want to send Baba go jail?
No, be say jail. I said, well, like I said,
J Clock is asking a question.
It's a question. I don't say anybody go jail. Okay, I just ask. See,
na question myself, and na question I ask. You want to send Baba go jail?
I know they send Baba go jail. No, well, I think I get where you're coming from now. In that case, that means Baba is not looking for justice then, because could it be he's hiding something? If he's transparent, and if
you know what, let me see how they solve that, right? They will just call Baba to one corner. They will say, Baba, oya jewo fun wa. Baba will tell them, I know what kill my son. Now this particular people they deal. Me, I just take advantage of this guy. Just collect more money, beat my church. Okay, no Allah. They'll come back to your petition. Okay, we have resolved it. There's nothing there. Don't worry. It's under investigation. Don't worry, we'll call you back.
The reason why I said this,
government at the rate people sitting on just Mohbad. No matter the petition you petition, if government wanted a way out, okay, government would have done all those things. They know all those things you're talking about. The only thing that you can do right now is to do personal investigation and get evidence that government cannot dispute, undisputable evidence. The government will open their eye like they say,
but is that not part of doing this? Because
if you are trying to get police to go and investigate, they won't do anything. There's somebody that is captivating them.
Wait, not police.
Personal investigation is not remain.
If you put me through. If you petition someone, right, and you want to do a private investigation on that person, like get phone forensic, how can we go about it? Baba MOHBAD, MOHBAD, Blessing.
You need police to investigate them now.
You talk to the police, and if they are not doing it, you can file a matter against the police in court.
How would you know police didn't do it? How would you know police didn't do it?
You will follow it up now, Papariano.
You follow it up.
Can you go sure, man? Alone.
No, I'll try now. I'll try.
Because if Wumi is not talking, if anybody is not talking, and Baba is looking for justice, amen, sorry, and Baba is looking for justice, and as it is, Baba don't lie some lie. You say they are not really a big lie, but it's a cover up, but it's now in open possibility that many of those lies still there for darkness. You say we never know, but if we do Baba phone forensic to find out what one they get, hopefully we can get answer to all these timing of.
Where was that coming from?
I don't know. Amen.
Thank you, my friend.
Amen.
I can hear you.
You can go ahead.
Yeah. With respect, this whole thing, we just have to, first of all, at least have people that can come out and, we use as a background. For example, like this issue now involving Yomi, the CCTV and all of that, the petition Yomi filed. If Yomi has, can confirm to us if he has a copy of the petition or if he just watched it from a neighbor, a copy of the CCTV footage, or if he just watched it, from the neighbor he's talking about. That will help us to, be able to get something out of this. If he has a copy of it,
Amen.
Can.
Amen. If you go on CCTV, it's not yet done, right? Let's be sincere. The CCTV issue.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not giving us the info 100% about
that is the problem, because
it's still on the process.
I asked him, I said, look, do we have a copy of CCTV or you just watched? Because we the evidence we are looking at here, if we are going to rely on what he said what he saw on that CCTV is weighty. And I think he posted a video on his platform and he said the CCTV footage will disclose what happened. And he was calling on the authorities. So if he has a copy of it, what I was saying is we can, on that ground, file for that particular CCTV footage to be, explored either by the police or any other authority. And if they are refusing, we can approach the court, get an order to mandate.
If Baba is not hindering justice on his own son's death, should we be forcing him, petitioning him before we get relevant information that will help him justice for MOHBAD? Are this family not useless? Nobody is willing to help. Wumi is not helping. Adura is not helping. Blessing is not helping. Baba himself is not helping. Are this family not so finished?
That is why
what is this?
If the public can petition them.
Wumi had no correct. Adura had no correct. Blessing you no correct. Baba want to no correct. Tell me what kind of family is this?
Mr. Muiwa head no correct. Baba
Mr. Muiwa head said no correct.
No correct. They are dysfunctional.
Even the mother head no correct. Everybody head no correct. They are removed from their brain. Everybody related to this case.
For me, I really think Papariano, if you know how to reach out,
it's not only Wumi's side that is hindering this case. It's not only Wumi's side that is.
It's general, and this thing is not some. It's the reason why we are here. So I think for you to be here,
the masses are even fighting more than a family member.
These guys are not doing the right thing.
Now, Yeti and Amen.
Let me say something. What I notice about this whole issue is that it is only the public that concerns about this case.
Yes,
not the family.
As that now.
Yeti and Amen. You see,
they are only after what they want to gain. It is only the public that are running up and down to know what is the real cause of the death.
If they really wanted for you
Yeti and Amen.
Family.
Yeti and Amen. For more than 7 months, we've dragged Wumi, right? Yeah. But what we are even looking at now is that if Yomi is talking about evidence, the two factions, Baba MOHBAD team, Wumi's team, are now against Yomi. On what reason?
God Almighty.
On what reason are you guys against Yomi? Why are you against Yomi? these two teams allow
Wait a
Yomi
minute.
to do what he's
Wait a
doing
minute.
right.
Let's do it in this way. Even let's agree that Yomi is wrong. Are they not the one that are supposed to give him a backup?
I'm telling
maybe
you,
they
my
can
brother.
dig something out of the wrong thing he's doing.
Mr. John, let me put something to you. At a point in time, I was thinking, Wumi's team are playing dirty. You understand? We need someone to play dirty. The masses are playing nice. They are paying by the government and everybody. You understand? Okay, Yomi came in. He has his own flaws, though, but he came in. You understand? Ready to play not too dirty, but not too nice. And you people are working against him. For what? For what?
Yeti, do you know the reason why we are talking today is because of this chat that Yomi has with that Adura or the impersonator?
I swear.
Do you know it's the glitch of evidence we are all leveraged on this moment?
Well, it's the only thing we are holding on to.
I'm telling you.
Yeti.
I was watching Baba's live. Baba was talking. I was watching Baba's live, and I was like, I wanted to like enter
With
enter his
respect to
camera.
what he has done.
Yeah.
Yeti, Yomi has tried a lot, but with respect to what he has done, if Yomi is not willing to, complete what he has started, it's all going to be effort in futility. Like, with respect to this
Stop.
Amen. Someone just petition Adura. Amen. This is what Baba Mohbad would have done.
Yes,
Amen. Yomi just petition Adura. This is what Baba Mohbad would have done.
Yes.
Do you understand me? That is a push. That is a vital push to this case. Petition someone who was in the house.
Petition Yomi wrote to CID. Had it been Yomi limited himself to going to that Ogombo and only submitting a petition in that place, I think every well-thinking person on this justice for Mohbad will look at it that Yomi is not really looking for justice. Because it would have been as if he's helping them to push the issue of impersonation and all of that, and to help some persons get validation online as to what they have said. But by going to the CID, I didn't know he went to CID. When I was asking him yesterday, and I was directing the question to him, that I wanted to know whether what he is doing is just with respect to impersonation. I know impersonation is an offense, but these guys can settle for impersonation if they see that what you are doing with respect to this phone will actually unravel what happened to Mohbad. So I was trying to charge him to take the angle of doing what will bring justice for Mohbad. Whatever is coming in by the side, people having issues, trying to drag him in, he should just remove himself from it. So taking that petition there is one thing. Now we need to follow up, because if that phone has 3 seconds video, it will be able to give lead to the remaining. If the police are not going to safeguard
Karimo has even affirmed that was Mohbad's house. Karimo has affirmed to Yomi that is Mohbad's house in that video.
He even said.
What we should be following now is to give a backup to what Yomi has done with respect to this phone. The petition he has written is to have a follow-up. First of all, see how we can get every person mentioned. Like you just said, Karimo made mention that is Mohbad's house. She will come in. If she is not willing to come in, she will be mandated to go in and write a statement. It is not by choice. And then we look at how we can safeguard that phone for forensic before they destroy it or do something with it. So I was asking, where is the phone in question? Is it even in police custody? If it's not in police custody, let's follow the legal process to make sure that the police take action to secure the phone. And if they don't want to do that, we can approach the court to mandate that to happen. And then obviously, when we do something like this, we can put it out there for the world to know that it is the police that compromised this whole thing for Mohbad. Because why will you not even, first of all, safeguard the phone that is a very important evidence? So if Yomi is willing to go forward, I think we need to give him the support we can give him legally at this point.
Everybody's fighting him now. Everybody's against him now.
In the first place, that is exactly what we need to do. But with the back and forth against him now, we leave the right thing and go after what is not even necessary. Looking for where he's supposed to go at a particular time, who is supposed to relate information to at a given time. What they need to do now is to know, confirm if truly the phone is secured with the police and they take the necessary step on it or not. And I don't know where this legal team are working from. Now,
is it true Adura want to sue Yomi? On what?
If you want to sue him, let him go ahead and sue him. If you have any reason to do that, this is a free word.
He should sue him now.
He should sue him. There's nothing wrong in doing that.
Both of them will go to court.
That would be interesting.
Yes.
Papariano. Please,
it will turn against Adura.
Yes, it is even good to do that.
Adura not Mohbad's younger brother.
Same mother, same father.
Only book together on the family.
So now I'm even talking about the legal team now.
If the legal team wanted to really help,
this is the time the legal team needs to.
I have one question the first step.
Honestly, Yomi has opened the floor for them now to work. If they cannot step on this now, there is nothing else for them to do. If they cannot do something reasonable on this.
What about the phone? What about this? What about that? That's the function of lawyer.
This is the time they're supposed to come up and be asking questions.
I have one question for you.
Just simple.
Are you listening? Are you listening?
He's listening.
The paternity test that everyone have been shouting, do the DNA, do the DNA. When the result comes out, what is the effect on resolving who killed, what killed Mohbad?
So there was an argument in the car as narrated by Spending and Prime Boy that there was a place where Mohbad challenged Wunmi about the paternity of that child, and thereafter Mohbad's life, the remaining of Mohbad's life, or whatever that we know about Mohbad, was a mystery. Okay, so going the route of the paternity, we only create a lead in the investigation, and what we need in every investigation is a lead.
Let me ask this question again.
All
the
right.
supposed argument in the car, was it mentioned? Is there, just the way we talk about the CCT document, was it mentioned by this person that the argument in the car was based on paternity? Who among them mentioned it at the inquest so that we could see that it's something that is valid?
Both of them, both Prime Boy and Spending. They both mentioned it.
It was mentioned at the CCT.
Exactly.
Right? It's in the CCT.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, coming back again, suppose the outcome of the paternity comes out as positive, that the child was fathered by the disease. What next?
That only shows that there is no lead there. All we need is a lead. We check, in an investigation, you check all the boxes to see where, the treasure is. But you have to check the boxes. If you don't check the boxes, you don't get the treasure, right?
All right.
Let's say I have 9 boxes. Let's say I have 9 boxes. Let's say I have 9 boxes and I keep the treasure in 1 box. You have to open all the boxes. Some will be empty, sure, but we have to check it. Not checking it, we will not know which way to go. But we have to check it.
On this very case, what percentage of unraveling the death of the disease would you ascribe the paternity result to, if it comes out negative, for example, or positive?
There's high possibility.
Is it the most important lead? Is it the most important?
No, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it could be very, very, very material because one, there are possibilities due to informations coming out here and there. The information that Mohbad doesn't have any stab on his body, wasn't broken. So if in the case that Mohbad wasn't stabbed, then Mohbad could have been poisoned. And who was that person? I mean, who is that person who could have poisoned Mohbad? And what could have motivated that person? Okay, it could have been the fact that the person now know the truth that okay, this child, doesn't belong to this man, and this man is going to send me away or whatsoever. And so we're looking into poisoning. So investigation is going to dip in, and the deeper the investigation goes in, then I think the picture becomes clearer. Because when we said 343 that she and Mohbad was on bed discussing about the way forward, okay, how life is going to go on from Monday afternoon till 3:43 a.m. on Tuesday. Just take a look at that time. That's 12 hours, right?
For me, that's
12 hours. So a lot could have happened. There could have been some disagreement that led into something else.
Could have. Thank you very much. You said could. Everything
that's why we have to check. It could, because we have to check upon investigation. Then we'll nullify
Papariano, wait. The lawyers of the family on this case heard about the paternity. How well have they prosecuted the paternity end? One, juxtapose it with the senior counsel of the father, who came out that 3 things have been established. Mohbad had a fight, Mohbad sustained injury, and all the rest. Juxtapose the pursuit of the paternity with that. Would you say they are actually looking at the paternity as a vital lead, as you have ascribed it to?
And for a very long time now, I've been saying this thing that it mostly seems like the legal team of this man has negotiated. Aside from even the paternity, there are so many openings, okay, which they could have acted on, which could have given us a lead towards knowing the root cause of Mohbad's death, which they really didn't take so serious. So with the way they have gone, about this paternity, shows to us that they are not really, they are not really interested in knowing even, the cause of Mohbad's death. So they are not doing the right thing. But that doesn't mean we do not know the right thing. What we have been clamoring for, what we have been calling for, if those places were checked, but let me would have been convinced by now, would have clarity. Because the purpose of investigating into Mohbad's cause of death is to have clarity to know what exactly killed Mohbad, to unravel the cause of Mohbad's death, the real thing, if indeed it was nurse that killed Mohbad, right? We will get there. But why are we scared of checking other boxes? If Mohbad was killed by the nurse negligence, why are we scared? Why are we scared of approaching other different, openings, other informations are there to approach? Why are we scared of approaching those areas? That shows that Mohbad in the hand of the nurse.
Now, I'm only asking. Thank you. I'm asking, these questions are to you and not to anybody, but I want people to pick their answers. Now, from what you have just said, could you also judge that the family would not pursue anything that will actually lead to the unraveling of the real cause of this young man's death, that they are fixated on one thing that at the end of the day would not resolve it? Now, J. Clock asks a question that why is the father not petitioned? If the family that is the complainant, which is the nominal player in this, is a complainant in this matter, had refused to help or to pursue some critical aspect that you have already identified, would you then say the family actually want what killed Mohbad? Or they are more interested in taking care of whatever that is left of his estate in order for them to go and rest and accept that the young man is dead?
I hope my background is not very noisy.
No.
Now go on. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Honestly speaking, I have thought of these things several times. I've always thought this within me, that Mohbad father wants justice indeed. Okay, but over time, his actions, okay, towards every point of getting justice had made me question his quest for justice. Had made me question, that's his quest, his request for justice. Am I expecting anything magical to happen, especially on the side of Mohbad? No, I'm not expecting anything magical to happen. But on the side of the public, why I keep coming and why I keep calling out the government, clamoring, using this medium, is because I believe that among with the public, okay, there are a lot of great people in the public, okay, that can turn this Mohbad case, that can turn it to the other side, that can turn it overnight, that can support in different ways. They can even call out the best investigator anywhere around the world. Hey, come. Okay, secretly, we want you to go through this case. We've been hearing this thing over and over and over. Please help us go through these things and tell us the truth. We want to know the truth about this particular case. And we'll be shocked. We'll be shocked that it will even come from Mohbad father. It may not even come from him. All right? But me as an individual, do I want to pave the way, okay, to go against the will of Mohbad, the will of the government, and the will of the potential killers of Mohbad? It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a difficult one, and for anybody, because you are fighting against.
Thank you, Papariano.
Yes, but we believe that something great can happen.
Would you then say, because this would be my second to the last question.
No, you can ask. You can keep asking. No problem. As long as it creates awareness, it creates awareness. Right. I love it.
Now, would you then say that the public financing the lawyers that were employed by the Aloba family, that is from the father's side, would you say that they have invested rightly or wrongly? If the so-called lawyer is only pursuing what the father wants, knowing, with the public knowing that what will really lead to the death of this young man is not actually being pursued, would you say they have invested rightly or wrongly?
Wrongly, for sure. Normally we shouldn't have been looking for justice through Baba Mohbad. That was the wrong way. Baba Mohbad has been given so much power, and he has got that platform, that fans. He has got the fans right now that you can't take away from him easily. They have to see something very superior, okay, very convincing, to step away, to step back before him. This is the first platform that was used to call Baba Mohbad the father of the year, okay, and the best father on earth. This was the first platform, okay, and then later, upon everyday, observations, and then later I realized that this is the hype that is being given to this man is misleading him. It's not making him serious any longer for the real reasons why we are gathered here. It's taking us for something else, like maybe fans of I'm not here because of his music. Okay, though he can sing, but he doesn't have the grace. Music sometimes is all about the grace too. So all right. I don't know the thing. Yeah, I don't know the thing. So it's difficult for justice to come through Mohbad father. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Let me also ask this. Has a passionate member of the public, who is among other passionate people who are seeking justice in this state, what would you advise that this should be going forward? This should be what they should pursue. Maybe under 2 headline or 3 headline.
You see, like I've always said before, for me, we have already invested our resources. Oh my God, of Nepal. We have already invested our resources in the wrong place, but yet we still do not have enough conviction. Okay, we can suspect. We can suspect. It's one thing for someone to be suspected, and another thing to be convicted. To be convicted, there is more grounded evidence, okay, to convict somebody. But suspect, it could be, it may not be. So right now, we are perceiving that there are a lot of things that had happened that have damaged us from Mohbad, but there are some suspicion. But the grounds, the level of suspicion, it's not 100%, okay? So henceforth, I think we still have to watch the happenings. We should have to watch the happenings on the side of Mohbad, because that's where our resources is. Okay, we really want just from Mohbad. That's why we invested there. It was a wrong investment. Okay, but we have to see the end of it, because otherwise we will be like a troublemaker. We will be called names over. Let's say, for example, you come right now, aristocrat. Oh, public, we have done the wrong thing. Okay, this is a new path. Okay, let's put up a new team. Let's do. The first enemy you're going to encounter is Mohbad and his team. Right. Because they believe that they are still on the game. They believe that they are still doing it. Whereas they're doing nothing. So why not watch where they're going to land? We can see clearly where they are going. I mean, for me, I don't want to have to contend against them. I could have. It's a good thing to do. Okay? That's the desperation level. Just because I'm here hosting the live doesn't mean I need justice more than everyone of you. There's some of you here who need justice more than me. You can try, you can get crazy and do more than I can do. Okay, but this is just for me. For me, I have observed that Mohbad father, Wumi, Mohbad father's team, let me say his team, people around Mohbad father's team, they are in good communication with the government. The same thing with Wumi. Wumi's team, Baba's team are in good communication with the police, with the investigative officer. They know already what they want. But public is their problem. Public is their problem. And that's why there's this lot of delay, either with inquest, with everything, nothing is working. All right? And let us just hang on their neck.
Now, another question I would love to ask you is, we all have some misgivings about the actor, Yomi. But in recent times, would you agree or would you judge on these premises that Yomi seems want to act smart, but is dealing with people that want him to work hard? Because there is a difference between working hard and working smart. Therefore, there seems to be some kind of conflicts where they see Yomi as a robot. Go to Abule Egba, deliver this letter, and they want him to do that. But if Yomi feels, rather than going to Abule Egba, I can go to Keja, give it there, someone will take it there, but the person will do it better, and I will get a better result. They don't seem to have that. Would you now say that as a public that is looking for evidences and the best thing they want to get, are they really ready to get the right evidence?
Through Yomi, right?
Yes.
You know, first of all, I will say that Mohbad father, Wumi, okay, they are very corrupt, and they have paved way for so many different corruption to come into this case. And whatever that happens with Yomi or any other person is not an exception. If as corrupt as Mohbad father is, as corrupt as Wumi is, and the family of Mohbad is, if they can be in this case, people still believe in them, why can't Yomi be in the case? Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. That's fair.
It's fair. Whoever will believe will believe. Whoever want to go to Mohbad, go. Who want to go to Wumi, go. Who want to follow anybody, follows. But just know that the root cause of all of this is Mohbad family. They destroyed that guy alive